Hello everyone, my name is Manuel. Our group is number 7 and our topic is teaching through stories. For little children, it's very important to use stories. Why? Because they are discovering everything around them. They like to play, they like to enjoy the time. Sometimes in one hand we have task. When teacher is thinking about how to use in the best way ideas that he has. However, on the other hand, we have children desires. At this point, it's important to use stories in the best way because sometimes stories are very difficult for us and more for little children. However, it's important to create, to make good activities to be understandable and accessible to them. Thank you. Designing good activity to little children likes. For that reason, history applied. And that includes language development, Wright 1997 and Garvey 1990. Also, our society use stories as a metaphor of our deepest psyche. For example, if we want to teach little kids about democracy, we could compare a group of mice with a bad cat and then to ask them what they think about it. And later, we have a structure of stories. First, history happened in different moments in the time. And second, history has thematic or structure that include a problem and the resolution of that. Little Red Riding Hood is a good history about the last example, and the wolf is the problem. Proof 1958 study typical structure, that is, opening, introduction, description, series of event, resolution of problem, closing, and a moral message. If we have those steps, that is a real history. However, we have a lot that are called history but that are not. Predictability, surprise, repetition, change is other good structure. We have parallelism. That is when the Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, grandmother, you have got a big eyes." And the wolf said, "Those are to see you better." Ellie, 1989 said, "When we use history, children can learn incidentally new words." Alliteration contrasts metaphor. Alliteration is when we have bad and good. Contrast when we have the little girl and the wolf. Metaphor is when we have a moral message. Intertextuality, that is when we have familiar characters and narrative and dialogue. That is when narrative is when someone is saying something about the history, and dialogue is when literally someone is speaking. Thank you. One investigation in New Zealand was about children from 7 to 8 years. It was about how many times they needed to memorize new words. It was 6 or 12 times. It's important to find that word in histories. They did is around 3 months. Choosing histories to learning language is important. Nowadays, teachers prefer to use histories as a reading assignment. In the history, we have the beginning, the problem, and the surprise. What is the balance in narrative and dialogue? Narrative is useful when we want to learn structures or grammar, and dialogue is important when we want to memorize or to learn new words for the conversation.